So let's see what I've been tagged in here today. Notifications, Elite Gamers tagged me in. Say goodbye to all glitches.
All the duplication glitches and all the glitches in the game are going to be eradicated soon. This was announced by Beeblebum on his video.
No, never. Never. Don't believe it. Let's have a look. Beeblebum. Yeah, okay, so he's got a link to the video here. Let's have a
They
look.
also added fixes to the glitches used to gain unlimited nanites and units.
I've just had twin girls. I need a new job. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go into Indeed. Hopefully they'll have something for professional glitcher and a YouTube personality. Oh, YouTube video editor and videographer. Oh, for someone's diary, £24,000 a year. These are a bit more than that. £50,000 a year for YouTube content creator and editor. Wait a minute, guys. I'm Professor Cynical. If anybody can break this game, it's certainly me. So as you can see, I've gone over to experimental. It's got today's date, so you know that this is the freshest experimental. And here we are, we're in the game. Guys, what we're going to do is test to see if any of this has had any merit whatsoever. And we're going to try pretty much every known duplication glitch, starting with the easiest glitch that we can do right now to see if at least something is indeed working. We're going to use the personal refiner glitch. I'm going to go ahead and pretty much duplicate one of these little sentinels. All we need to do is put any item, I'm going to use this item, in a personal refiner, pop it in, jump in and out of your ship, take it back out again, and now we need to find an unsuspecting victim and pass over an item. It can be any item that you want as long as it's not the one you're trying to duplicate. Go into options menu once it says send and reload your raw or save. Now, I'm not going to edit this bit out because I'm just as curious as you are to whether or not this is truly working. So fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. But what we're going to do is test every known duplication glitch today to see what is working, what isn't. So exosuit, okay, we got the sentinel in there, and boom. So I can confirm as of right now anyway, and this is experimental, so it has all the latest patches in it. So as of right now, the personal refiner duplication glitch is indeed still in fact working in all of its lovely glory. Alright, on to the next glitch. So we're going to try the portable refiner glitches, and all you need to do for that is to put two of these portable refiners kind of in each other, and then in one portable refiner you put in an item, and then go into the next portable refiner and the item will duplicate over, and then you just need to pick up the portable refiners, and then you get all the items. So as you can see there, yeah, everything seems to have been taken over. Fantastic. I've got now 4 sentinel flares. Fantastic, so that seems to be working. Alright, and for my next trick, we're going to have a look and see if glitch building is still a thing. So as you can see, I do not have the required materials to build any of these refiners, but we can still place them down, and that's just by toggling between wiring and clicking on the item at the exact same time, or just literally within like half a second of each other, and both items have been in fact placed. Fantastic. So now we're going to test the Mad Hatter method. What we're going to do is put 2 items in this medium refiner. I'm going to put some sodium and some forged passports in there. Then we're going to pick up the large refiner, put it over the top of the medium refiner. That was my mistake. I right clicked instead of left clicked. So there we go. Now we're going to go into the large refiner here, and boom, those items have been copied over. And then once we pick up the large refiner, put it to one side and go back into the medium refiner, there we go. We then have those items duplicated. So another one bites the dust. And as you can see there, everything is duplicated wonderfully. Alright, so we're going to go back into the medium refiner, and we're going to place in 2 items. It can be any 2 items. We're going to go ahead and do it with the large refinery as well. So we're going to be testing now whether or not the Exocraft duplication glitch works, and we're going to combine it with your regular refinery glitches as well. So that's using the medium or the large refiner. So we're going to get this prepped up. So we're going to put the items in those, and then we're going to go over to a random Exocraft. We'll probably use the probably the Roma maybe, or even, oh no, hang on, let's use the bike. We haven't used that in a while. So here we go. So we're going to go over to the Pilgrim here, go into this, and then as you can see, you got a nice clean inventory, and all we're going to go ahead and do is put in any items that you wish to duplicate. It don't matter which ones, again, just as long as it's physically an item and you can pop it in somewhere, that's all it needs to be. So here we go. We're going to just transfer the rest of these over to the Pilgrim now. And again, I'm not going to edit this part out or anything because I want you to see me doing it in real time. So then if you want to follow along at home me doing these glitches and test it out for yourself, especially if you're on experimental, you want to see if these things are working for your own eyes, then you can go ahead and be my guest. So here we go. As you can see, everything's in there. Perfect. Now, what we need to do is jump out, and then we need to go over to our ship. We now need to save all the items that we've just put in. So again, we put all the items in the medium, the large, and the Pilgrim Exocraft. So the 2 refiners and the Exocraft. So that's now saved. So now all it is a small repeat. We're going to go back over now to the medium refiner, the large refiner, and the Pilgrim, and take those items back out. It's honestly as simple as that. So here we go, the Sentinel Flare, the copper, fantastic. That should all go back into your inventory. If you make a mistake when you're picking things out, it's okay to put it in different inventories, just as long as it's on your person or you're in the vicinity of it. So for example, if you want to take things out and you accidentally put it into your starship or your cargo, it's absolutely fine. It will still duplicate over. It's only if, for example, you leave it somewhere or you transfer it over to, let's say, another exosuit or an exocraft like the Raw Mode Colossus, that's when the glitch can tend to be a bit funky and it don't work. So there we go. Fantastic. So we picked all those items out. So there's 2 ways to do this now. You can go and use the hotbar and return to the anomaly manually, or you can do the OG method, which is do it where you do a glitch on top of a glitch essentially. So you jump into your ship and you fly off into space. When you get into space, guys, it's very important from this stage now, you do not jump out of your ship, but when you're in space, you're going to go ahead and call in the anomaly. It's called the flyby glitch. It's one of the most OG glitches on the channel, and it's what ties everything in together now for it to work. So here we go. Summon the space station, and then what we're going to do is go inside, and we're going to get an item ready to transfer. When we get an item ready to transfer, guys, it's super easy. Transfer over an item when you get somebody, and that can be on the fly in or the fly out. So when you land, if you can't get anybody, just fly right back out again. It's as easy as that. But just remember, guys, if you are going to try this on experimental, it's going to be a little bit more challenging to do it this particular way, because there isn't that many people that are on experimental. Everyone's obviously on the normal game, not the game above that, if that makes sense. Not a lot of people are on experimental. So here we go. All you need to do is, if you don't get anybody, fly in, fly out, fly in, fly out, until you do get somebody. So finally, after around about 6, 7, or even 8 attempts, I actually lost count, I finally managed to get somebody on the fly out. So just remember, you guys should be a little bit more easier to get this done, because you'll be on the normal version, not the experimental. But hey ho, got somebody, transfer the item, make sure it says sent, reload your autosave. It's as simple as that. So when we reload here, we're going to double check our exosuit and see if everything is in our inventory / cargo. So here we go, that's me back in the game now, hopefully. Yep, there we go, got control. So going into our exosuit, boom, you can see everything is in there, and I'll double check the cargo as well whilst I'm here. Boom, yeah, so everything is in there perfectly. So the proof now will finally be in the pudding. Will it be in the large refiner? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I'm starting to think that these glitches being patched is basically a load of bollocks, and everything seems to be working absolutely fine. However, you know, we are men, ladies, and unidentified or kettles, people or persons or of science. So we're going to do another glitch here, but all we need to do, obviously, just to carry on with this one very quickly, is just pull all the items back out, and then all we do is go back to our ship, jump in and out, that saves the game, and then it locks in the glitch. But guys, so far, like I said, all glitches seem to be working absolutely fine. And remember, I'm on experimental, which means I have all of the latest updates and all of the latest patches. So does that other video hold merit? So far, no. And the one with Beeblebum's video, now, obviously, I cut the video at a very fine point. However, if I'll have the link to both videos, by the way, in the video description down below. But if you go into videos on BeagleBone's video and read what the actual fix says and what BeagleBone actually says past that point where I actually cut the video, you'll see that what it says is it's only that recent exploit that has been discovered where you can sell infinitely from your ship's cargo and so on. That's the only one that's been patched, and that's because it is a major flaw within the update. But none of the other duplication glitches have ever been mentioned, nor has anybody even hinted remotely that any of these will be updated. So it looks like Elite Gamers might have been reading something more than what it actually was. So maybe he got the wrong idea and mistakenly thought that all glitches were getting patched. Or maybe on the other flip side of that is he wanted to say something so drastic to get some more views on a video for his channel. I don't know. I'd like to think it was just an honest mistake, but as we can see right now, we have all of the evidence so far to strongly suggest that this is not the case and all glitches are currently fine, apart from that major one that we all know about anyway. Anyway guys, what I've been doing there is the Dead Man's Glitch in the background, and by now hopefully everybody should know how to do it because it's an amazing duplication glitch. All you need to do is any item that you want duplicated, have on your main person, and find a way to kill yourself. Use the geology cannon, it works best. After that, you want to jump in and out of your ship to make a save before you pick up your grave. After you make a save, pick up your grave, fly off into space, call the anomaly, do the flyby glitch, which is where you transfer over an item. Once you transfer over an item as you're flying through into the anomaly and it says sent, reload your autosave. Now, what this will allow us to do is dupe an entire inventory at once. And as you can see here, I've just picked up everything and already it says, you know, I don't even have enough inventory already. So make some space because you are going to duplicate a lot of items, unless obviously it's just a few items. But in my case, you can duplicate an entire inventory at once. But I mean, there we go guys. At the end of the day, I've tested out all known common duplication glitches and every single one of them works, and they're gonna work for when that new update drops as well. So there you have it guys, bit more of a longer video than normal. However, I want to get this video out there to do a retest anyway of all the glitches, because I read that today and it was a little unsettling, so I wanted to make sure that everything was above board and a-okay. Anyway guys, that's everything from me here today, and as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.